What's up everyone? Another day, another moth. That's my motto. Today I'm back on YouTube with another moth species. And what we see here is called the nun-moth. Yes, the nun, N-U-N. And that's probably a reference to his black and white colors here. The nun-moth, scientific name Lymantria monacha, is actually a cousin of the very well-known the gypsy moth. The gypsy moth is a bad invasive species in America, but it's also a very common moth that can be found all over Europe, even in Russia, the Far East and Asia and Japan. So if I mention the gypsy moth, most of you will probably know what I'm talking about. Well, I'm telling you this is one of its cousins. The nun-moth, the Lymantria monacha, is a bit smaller in size. And it's also a bit more colorful. What we see here is a female, but I also have footage of a male. The males are smaller, they have bigger antennae. Instead of this small thread-like antenna, they have like this big plume of an antenna. They are also slightly more colorful and of course they are smaller compared to the female. What's also interesting is that both males and females of this species, they have a very colorful abdomen. It's bright red in fact. And if they are scared or molested, they will lift their wings up to show this bright red abdomen. Presumably this is a warning to predators to leave them alone. The thing is, these moths are completely harmless. They don't have much of a defense mechanism, nor are they toxic. So this warning signal is completely bluffing, basically. But it may trick predators into thinking that this harmless moth can be harmful, and maybe they will prefer to leave them alone. That's a possibility. But recently I've uploaded a video where I showed you all my caterpillars in one video. Do you remember that? Well, in there were also the caterpillars of the Lymantria monacha. I don't know if you've seen them, but here you saw the fully grown caterpillars inside one cage. Well, most of them have already pupated and are currently turning into the moths that we see right now. So that's all I wanted to say. Thanks for watching the nun-moth this time. Very beautiful European species of tussock moth. There's many tussock moths out there. Just recently I've gotten a little bit more interested in these kinds of species, so you'll see a bit more tussock moth species on my channel. Overall it's a fun experience, but the experience is not over yet, because eggs of this moth, they came from Europe, but I also have gotten eggs from Japan. And I'm going to see if there's any differences between the European and the Japanese Lymantria monacha. Thanks for watching.